Hello and welcome to Nest of Guidance, or welcome back to Nest of Guidance. I am Robin, and this is going to be your intuitive reading for the Virgo new moon on September 21st, which is a Sunday, and also the joined Libra new moon, which is on the Monday, September 22nd. These energies are kind of fused together in this lunation through the solar eclipse that is happening during that day time period between the 21st and the 22nd. I'm going to get into some intuitive messages, some oracle card readings, some self-care. I'll also pull some tarot cards to see how this energy could play out for us or pan out for us, I'm hearing. And I'll also pull one last oracle card at the end to see what energy is coming forward, what energy we can plant the seeds of with these blended junctions of the new moons in Virgo and Libra. There will be timestamps in the description below for you to choose your own adventure if you do not feel in tune or inclined to watch through this entire video all in one sitting. Whatever floats your boat is what's best for you, and I leave that in your best discretion and I honor it. So I'm going to jump in now with the intuitive messages that I've been picking up on through the last few days, which is why I felt so inclined to film this midweek as opposed to closer to the dates of the solar eclipse and new moons. The first intuitive message that I heard was coming through from the Libra new moon on Monday the 22nd, which was it's all in a balance. So Libra energy is all about balance, equality, and harmony in the relationships we have with ourselves, others, and all aspects of relation in our lives. So your relationship to the planet, your relationship to the health, relationship to your finances, to your career, to your family, everything is in relation with each other in the energy of Libra. And it is what we give and we receive, what we take and we give, that keeps the balance of those scales, which is what Libra is. The other thing that came through for me with this energy was going all the way back to that Virgo new moon we had, I believe, at the end of August, which was, I'm not done yet. And also, if you weren't ready then, this is your second chance to be ready. So back in August with the Virgo new moon of being ready is a choice, not a feeling reading that I posted. This energy is coming back up now, as this is almost like the second Virgo new moon we've had this season, this year, which is very strange and bizarre and quite intense. It is also happening smack dab in the middle of a eclipse season, which is, it's this energy of the Virgo new moon is like eclipsing the Libra new moon a little bit with this energy. And so whatever you feel like started for you with that Virgo new moon, with readiness and shifting readiness to a choice as opposed to waiting for the feeling, this is your opportunity to bring that back into alignment with yourself with this second Virgo new moon. Finish what you started with that Virgo new moon in August, with this one happening for us on September 22nd. And with that, again, the message of if you weren't fully ready with the first Virgo new moon in the end of August, this is your opportunity with this Virgo new moon on September 21st to be fully committed to readiness. Again, readiness and being ready is a choice we consciously make as opposed to a feeling, a wishy-washy feeling, a hmming and hawing that we wait for. When we consciously choose to be ready, we embody it, we become it. And then that feeling rises and greets us there in the conscious intention of being ready. So that is coming through for us with the intuitive messages of this junction point, the merging of the Libra new moon on Monday and the Virgo new moon on Sunday, and the solar eclipse that is kind of harmonizing these energies in together as one for this season of our lives during this eclipse energy that we are all still facing. Know that it's a harmony, know that it's a balance, know that you have a second chance now to finish what you started on that Virgo new moon, the seeds that you planted, and know that you have a second opportunity, second calling, I'm hearing, to be fully ready this time. And 444 on my timer right there, which is an angel number to let you know that this is fully grounded and balanced, and also that you are surrounded by 10,000 angels and that miracles are happening before your eyes when you tune into this energy and these intuitive messages that we're receiving right now through this junction of the new moons and the solar eclipse. The last energy that came through just right now, actually, and a little bit earlier today as I was preparing to film, was that as this is a solar eclipse, the sun sign is your core identity. So if you're someone who is familiar with astrology, this is what is called the sun sign. For me, it is Virgo. For you, it will probably be something different. Maybe you're also Virgo sun. Hello. Welcome to our beautiful family here of Virgo suns. If you're someone who's not familiar with astrology, this will be what most people call the star sign. Star sign, sun sign, same thing. And with this sun being eclipsed right now through the 21st to 22nd, this means that what is on the fringe of your core is getting fully illuminated as the main part of your sun is darkened temporarily. So what is on the fringe of your core identity of who you are, of who you identify as, that needs your attention right now to be fully illuminated as it is becoming more present with this solar eclipse in Virgo, asking you to be ready and choosing readiness, and in the Libra new moon, asking you to become in balance with what you give and receive in the relationship you have with all life, yourself, and others at this point. That is the summary of what I've been receiving intuitively for this mishmash junction of these new moons in Virgo and Libra with the solar eclipse happening, fusing them together into one. Now I'm going to quickly tune into the moonology cards for the Virgo new moon, which is on the 21st, and the Libra new moon, which is on the 22nd, to see what other messages come forward before diving in even farther. So with the Virgo new moon on the 21st, which is Sunday, we have trust that all will be well. We are in an eclipse season right now, and eclipse seasons have this tendency to bring up changes, whether we are anticipating them or they are unexpected, whether we want them or not, whether they're planned or unplanned. We are always faced with changes, reawakenings, renewals, things coming through the shadows, shadow work during eclipse seasons, and it is all happening for us. And when we know that it is all happening for us to align us to our highest good and the highest good of all, we can trust that all will be well with this Virgo new moon energy that is colliding, I'm hearing, with the solar eclipse. So whatever is illuminated on the fringe of this energy that is maybe being blocked for you to trust that it is all well, this is your opportunity with this junction of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon to trust that all will be well, and bring that, maybe that it's just the energy of trust that is on the fringe that needs to be brought into the very core of your being, so you can trust beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well, regardless of what's happening in your exterior life. Because when you have that core of trust, that is what exudes out and is illuminated out into your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So trust that all will be well with this season of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon. Now, we also have the Libra new moon on Monday, the 22nd of September, joining this energy of the Virgo new moon on the 21st through the solar eclipse. And the Libra new moon wants you to know, literally know, that you are loved. You are so loved by the universe, I'm hearing, by those that have passed on, by your family, by your friends, by life itself. Wow, life itself loves you. Did you know that? Did you know that life itself loves you? So this solar eclipse, I'm hearing, with these two energies coming through for us, is really asking us to trust that all will be well and to know that we are loved through it. Trust that all will be well and know that we are loved through it. That is such a beautiful message, especially in the middle of eclipse season, because, again, eclipses are bonkers crazy energy, I'm hearing, and Again, they can bring in blessings that come through change, but they can also bring in lessons that come through change, and truly lessons are blessings in disguise. Losses are gains in disguise as well. So trust that all that is happening for you is going to bring in more of what you are seeking, and what you are seeking is seeking you. And know that you are loved beyond a shadow of a doubt, and bring in these energies of knowing that you are loved and trusting that all is well from the fringe of your experience and core identity into the truest core of who you are in your heart, so you can fully attune to these energies of knowing that all is well, and knowing that you are safe, and knowing that you are loved. Trust that all is well, and know that you are loved. That is such a beautiful message for us to tune into with this junction of these two new moons happening over September 21st and September 22nd with this solar eclipse. Now that we know that we can trust all will be well, and also know that we are fully loved by life and all that it holds for us, I'm going to tune us into some self-care with this double-sided self-care deck, 1111, make a wish right now. Right now, I'm hearing do it. and this self-care will help merge these energies of trusting all will be well, knowing that you are loved, and bringing in the illumination on the fringe of your core into your truest core being to support you through the rest of this eclipse season and these new moons that are in harmony with each other right now. This is double-sided, like I said, so I'm just going to shuffle my eyes and choose the card that is on top for us. What is our best self-care for this junction of the Virgo new moon and Libra new moon with the solar eclipse? Ooh, this is actually funny. This is the card that was on the top of the deck when I was showing it to you. It's right on the surface. It's right on the surface, I'm already hearing. It's right on the surface. And when it's on the surface, you can see it clearly. So even though the moon is in new, so it is not fully visible in the sky, and the sun at its fullest is eclipsed through the solar eclipse, it's still right on the surface. So it's still fully visible, which is why you can trust that it's all well and know that you're loved. And know that it is also very, very beautiful as well. So trust in the love in the trust, and embrace the beauty of everything that is happening for you right now with the energies that are present for you in your life, with the solar eclipse and what it's bringing forward, with the junction of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon, trusting all is well and that you are loved. And the back of this card of self-care and beauty and just embracing and being in the moment of beauty and how splendid and wonderful the present moment is to enjoy the beauty of, the back of this self-care card says, today you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Ready to like bring it home there, Virgo new moon. All is well in the world. All is well in your world. Regardless of the changes that you're experiencing, the energy, the people, the experiences, the opportunities that come and go, all is well because you're the curator of it. So there is beauty because you can trust that all is well. And there is beauty because you can know that you are loved. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful that you can trust that all is well, and that you can know that you are loved, and that you are curating this, you are creating it by being you, by allowing your I just saw 1414 on the timer, that stood out for me, so maybe that does for you in some sense as well. But know that all is well, that you are loved, and that you are curating this, creating it, manifesting it, aligning it, attracting it, and magnetizing it into you because you are aligning with that energy of beauty, of trust, and with love. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to go into my beautiful, I'm really feeling the magic of this junction which is also the merging of 2 points, like the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon, and also the solar eclipse, which is merging them together. It's very magical. It feels very elusive to me, which is why I'm going to bring out my unicorn oracle deck here to see what type of elusive, rare unicorn magic is happening for us during this junction of the Libra new moon and Virgo new moon. And again, I'm just going to take whatever is on top and know that this is working for you through these new moons and their sisterhood it's coming through as, and that you can tap into this as well. Oh, look at this. Card chose itself. I love when that happens. I love when cards choose themselves. How divine, how magical. So we have here creative solutions coming through. Squirrels, I'm hearing right now for us, are knowing that our resources are in hand. Squirrels are all about resourcefulness because they gather what they need to survive, to thrive through the seasons of life that are changing or challenging for them. They will squirrel away what they need to know that they are safe, provided for, to know that they can trust that all will be well within their resources physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and that they will have a surplus to know that they will get them through to when the seasons wake up again, whether that's within our physical realm of the seasons or within whatever season of life you are in right now for yourself. And this energy of creative solutions says, think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. View things from a higher perspective. So potentially what's on the fringe for you of knowing that you're loved, maybe the energy of knowing that you're loved doesn't feel very common to think that you're loved. And this unicorn, this beautiful unicorn and its squirrel friend with this diamond heart, and diamonds are indestructible. This love is indestructible. The love that life has for you, the love that the universe has for you, that existence has for you, that the trees have for you, I'm hearing, it is indestructible, and it will help you transform everything that is happening for your life, this indestructible love. So think outside the box to know that you are loved, and also thinking outside the box in a higher perspective of knowing that you are loved and knowing that you can trust that all is well, and also thinking outside the box in a higher perspective of knowing that you are curating this beauty. It's all connected. Just like these 2 new moons, it's all connected. So think out, be creative with your thinking, be creative with your energy, take your mind to a higher perspective, and know that you are loved through all of this, and trusting that you are in alignment with what is in the highest good for all and for yourself, and that this is what will bring in the creative solutions that also bring in stability. 13 is a number of stability and balance and harmony and equality and grounding, as 13 is 4 in numerology. Now I'm going to go into my lovely fairy tarot deck. Also, Virgo is of the earth, Libra is an air sign, so unicorns are not quite Pegasus, but they're pretty close. They just need some wings. So unicorns and fairies felt like a very junction point of mythical, magical creatures to me for this reading. They're both of the earth and of the air, so to speak. So I'm going to go into my fairy tarot deck here to see what messages are coming through for us from our body, our mind, our heart, and spirit, and what the fairies have to say to help us come into harmony, come into blend, come into a junction of these energies in our life with this junction of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon through the solar eclipse. And, okay, never mind. Those ones were just a fumble. As I say in my readings in person, sometimes it's human error and sometimes it's spirit pulling cards for you. That was just human error. So, body, mind, heart, spirit. Message from the fairies for this junction of the 2 new moons in Virgo and Libra. Oh, okay, well that one is definitely like, yes please, and I'll choose the next one because one just flipped itself right up. So, ooh, interesting. So, body, mind, heart, and spirit. So for our body, what our body needs from us, what our body's communicating to us, and what our fairy friends are helping us with physically in our physical world, as in body is not just our body, but the body of physical life, tangible material life. And also, just a little side note, fairies are willing to help anyone and everyone on this planet as long as we tap into the energy of purity and innocence and love. If you're got some shady ideas, shady intentions going on, they'll be a little bit more mischievous and they might kind of do a little bit more things that cause trouble for you than cause benefit. So as long as your energy is pure, your intentions are pure, the outcome you want is in the highest good for you and everyone involved, they are happy to help and guide and assist in the ways that they can. So physically, within our physical lives, our material lives, our physical resources, health, wealth, well-being, and our bodies ourselves, we have strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny, humorous energy coming through from the fairy realm. We also have the Queen of Winter here, which is the Queen of Swords traditionally, riding in to guide us through this junction of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon, with energies that are strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. This doesn't mean that you have to disregard the help that is being offered. This is just letting you know that you can do it. You don't need the assistance, but if it is being offered, you are definitely willing and able and ready to take it if offered. The Queen of Swords is an energy, and the Queen of Winter is an energy that is very decisive, very quick, very high-minded. She is very tapped into that unicorn spirit of higher perspectives and thinking outside the box. And she's not afraid to make fast decisions when needed to come up with and connect to the highest result for all. The message on this Queen of Winter card that is coming through from the Fairy Kingdom, it's let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, and potentially unmarried or divorced individuals coming through for us. Or maybe we are tuning into that frequency of knowing that this energy of partnership that we might be in is no longer resonating for us, and it is time for us to separate. So know that this is a good time physically with these harmonies of these new moons of Libra and Virgo to focus on your career, let go of the people, the circumstances, the opportunities that never worked for you, and come on through to the other side of this solar eclipse. The Queen of Winter might also be connecting to air sign women or people that identify as female in your life during this new moon season, which will also be 2 weeks afterwards, I forgot to mention. So this energy goes from the 21st all the way up to the next full moon, which is, I believe, sometime in the beginning to middle of October. I don't have the exact date on me right now, but I will put it in the description of the video. So air sign feminine identifying people would be Libra, like our lovely sister new moon here, or Gemini or Aquarius coming through for us, potentially as unmarried or divorced individuals. Very clear, decisive, instinctive people coming through to ride in and help us through, to be strong, patient, self-sufficient, and find humor through the beauty of it all. Next, we have our minded spirit. So it's interesting that we have to tune into this clear-mindedness with the Queen of Winter. For our body and for our mind, we have the physical, which is kind of funny that we have the Virgo new moon and the Queen of Winter, and then we have the Libra new moon and the 10 of Autumn for our mind. So that harmony, that junction energy is still coming through in this reading here. The 10 of Autumn is the 10 of Pentacles in traditional tarot. So this is like legendary prosperity, abundance, resources, security, safety, prosperity. I think I said that already, coming through for us. This is a level of prosperity that is so rich within our minds that it produces physically. You can see how abundant this family of fairies is mentally, so it happens for them physically. As within, so without, right? The balance of what you give to yourself mentally is what is produced physically. And that is what the 10 of Autumn is letting us know. When we have abundance in our mind, because we know we are curating it, and we also know that we can trust that all is well, then that is what is manifested and curated in our physical life. The 10 of Autumn's fairies for our minded message comes through with: take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones. Make decisions, make wise investments or planning for retirement. Honor family traditions. So this is a time to be connected to your family, to make physical investments within the way you think, to put forward healthy ideas that will then be produced physically for you in your life, to make sure that all is in balance and harmony. Invest in your mind and you invest in your life. Then emotionally for us, we have the Ace of Spring, and this is one of the cards that flipped itself up, and spring is the energy of wands within traditional tarot, and aces are very new beginnings. So we have emotional new beginnings happening for us in this passion, in this blending, in this merge of these two new moons and the solar eclipse. New ideas, new inspiration coming through on an emotional level for us with this Libra new moon, Virgo new moon energy happening for us that we can really trust and dive into. I'm hearing the Ace of Spring is letting us know that new things are blooming emotionally for us with all these beautiful cherry blossoms and flowers happening for us. And we also, look at that, I'm a robin, and we have a little robin down here. Isn't that so funny? Robins are brightness and their fame. Not that I'm famous, but I wouldn't deny aligned fame for the good of all. So know that you are worthy of that level of being seen. And that when you embrace that on an emotional level, that you are worthy, that you're creating the beauty, that you can trust it all as well, that you are so loved, that it's what brings through that brightness in a new way for you with this ace. And the fairies want you to know, with this new energy coming through emotionally for you, that it is time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. And that when you do that, there are amazing career opportunities waiting for you when you tap into it emotionally. Again, it's the same thing with your thoughts. When you tap into it emotionally, your body is like, oh, it's already happening. And then it happens for you seamlessly. So follow your dreams with courage, with love, with trust, knowing that you're curating them in a really beautiful way for yourself with this Libra, Virgo, new moon junction with the solar eclipse. And then last, but certainly not least, we have spiritual energies coming through for us with this Virgo new moon and Libra new moon, which is the princess of summer happening for us, bringing in the energies of gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. So again, new energies coming through. When we tap into things on a new emotional level, it usually taps into things on a spiritual, physical, and mental level as well. So be kind with yourself, be gentle with yourself, honor how sensitive you're feeling right now spiritually. Know that if you feel experienced, that all is still well and you are still loved, and being inexperienced spiritually with what's happening for you right now does not change the fact that you can trust it all as well, that you are loved, and that you're creating beauty in your life. And the princess of summer connects to the energy of cups in traditional tarot, which is your emotions, your feelings, and your relationships. Again, Libra energy, your relationships with yourself, others, life, and everything that it involves, and that balance and harmony. The princess of summer might be bringing through younger or more youthful, again, feminine energy or feminine identifying people that would be water signs. So Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer happening in the signs of astrology with this card potentially. And the message that the fairies want us to know spiritually for what this junction of the Virgo and Libra new moon energy says, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Wow, that's so beautiful. So we do really feel that love that the Libra new moon tells us about, to know that we are loved and that we can trust that all is well in the connections and the harmony that we're bringing into our life. And that if there is new love happening for us in this season, in this junction of Virgo and Libra new moons with the solar eclipse, that it can be trusted, that we are safe to open up emotionally to it and let it all in, because it is all happening for us. Potentially this new relationship that happens through spirit leads to a new career, leads to other people leaving your life. And also, usually the universe works a little bit like a vacuum, I've noticed with humans. And when you let go of what doesn't work for you in people, experiences, mindsets, emotional states of being, physically ways of living, then usually that's when the new energies come through. So it's like a closet full of junk. You gotta clear out the junk and the people and the mindsets and the emotions that aren't working for you, for the new passions and the new relationships to come through for you. So that is a really beautiful message happening for us with our body, minds, hearts, spirits, letting go of the old, tapping into physical prosperity on a mental level, knowing that there's time to act emotionally from your emotions. If it feels like a good time to act, then act upon it. Intuitive, emotional senses coming through for us that may lead to new relationships, new harmony, new blending, new opportunities, and divine encounters, I'm hearing. So last but certainly not least, I am going to pull us one of these cards from the Magical Spirit Oracle deck to see what all we are manifesting through this junction, this merging of the Virgo new moon on the 21st and the Libra new moon on the 22nd, that we can tap into through affirmation that would be on the back of the card, and potentially even a god or goddess that might be coming through to offer their guidance as well. And I'm just going to go with what's on top. And we have glamour. Yes, we have harmony coming through. 6 up there with the 15. Glamour isn't all about physical beauty, right? We have glamour, and we also have the self-care of beauty leading to glamorous energy. Glamour is feeling glamorous, feeling worthy, feeling love, trusting that all is well, and trusting that all is well, and knowing you're loved, and knowing that you're curating it is a very glamorous frequency and energy and mindset to tap into. So know that by trusting that all is well, and that knowing that you're loved, that you are automatically, naturally in tuned to this frequency of glamorous, bright, luminous, clear, beautiful energy, people, and experiences in your life. And just to bring that all home for us, we have the affirmation of, into this mirror I now see the realms of possibility. So this might be calling us to do mirror affirmations where we really look ourselves in the eye with love and acceptance and trust to know that we are lovable and we are also loved, that we can trust, and that we are worthy of our desires, worthy of the relationships we want, worthy of the careers we want, worthy of the health we want, and that your desires are desiring you, and what you desire deeply also desires you deeply. What you love also loves you deeply. And you can do this by having mirror affirmations. And a little personal experience story here. For the last week or so, I want to say that I have been practicing mirror affirmations in the morning to really tap into that level of self-love. One of my personal self-care cards that I pulled for the first week of the eclipse was to love myself more. What if your intention was just to love yourself more? And I am also human on this planet and know how hard it can be to tap into an authentic, real sense of self-love, especially when there is massive amounts of change and upheaval happening in your life and old people and ways ending. And I, honest to Goddess and God creator above, I am an authentic and real and individual person, and I will be honest with you, I do this naked in front of the shower. Sorry to put that image in your head. But not sorry, but also sorry. But I do this naked in front of the mirror, and I look myself in the eye, and I say, I am confident, I am loved, I am true, I am authentic, I am real. I know that what I desire desires me as deeply as I desire it. I know that what I love loves me as deeply as I love it. And I was doing this recently, only a few days ago. The September 14th was my birthday, my 40th birthday. And I had been experiencing some oppressive dreams, nighttime space dreams that night. And I actually woke up on the morning of my 40th birthday and cried in bed for the oppressive energy that I felt, even though I knew that 40 was going to be big intuitively. And I consciously decided to shift that energy right there. And I got up and I had a shower, and then I was doing my affirmations like normal in the mirror, and I heard intuitively, 40 is the beginning of freedom. And looking myself in the eye and speaking those words to myself in the mirror is the energy of glamour, and it brought tears of gratitude to my eyes, where tears of sadness and oppression had only fallen moments earlier that same morning. So let me tell you from honest, personal, authentic experience that when we tap into the energy of mirror affirmations from an authentic, true, vulnerable, open state and speak these words to ourselves while looking at ourselves in the face and in the eye, that it can really shift the energies within to then be reflected outward. Trust that all is well through what you're experiencing in your life. Know that you are loved. Know that I love you. Know that life loves you. And know that you are the curator of beauty, and that is going to bring glamorous, beautiful people, opportunities, experiences, magic, blessings, and miracles into your life through this junction of the Virgo new moon and the Libra new moon on September 21st and 22nd, with the solar eclipse happening that is harmonizing these two energies together. I thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, and for being here for this reading, and I will see you in my next tarot reading. Namaste.